Fierce alien warriors froze in fear. When they saw what Death World rejects, the Vendry war fleet dropped out of hyperspace with practiced precision, forming a perfect attack pattern around the lone human vessel. Commander Drav smiled, his 4 rows of teeth glistening under the bridge lights. This would be an easy victory. Primitive human ship detected, reported his tactical officer. Single occupant, no weapon signatures. Drav's smile widened. The humans, those bizarre creatures from what the galactic community had classified as a Class 12 death world, had been problematic since their discovery. Their homeworld, with its crushing gravity, toxic atmosphere mix, extreme temperature variations, and persistent radiation, should have produced mere animals, not a spacefaring civilization. Hail them, Drav ordered. Let's see what kind of fool travels alone in disputed space. The view screen flickered, revealing a human male. He appeared old by their standards, wrinkled skin, thinning white hair, and a body that looked small even for his diminutive species. He wore simple gray coveralls with no military insignia. "This is Tom of Earth," the human said calmly. "How? Can I help you folks today?" Drav laughed, the sound echoing through the command bridge. "Help us? Human, do you know who we are? This is the 8th battle fleet of the Vendari Dominion. Surrender your vessel immediately." The human, Tom, simply nodded. "I'd rather not do that. I'm just passing through on my way to the Arcturus system. No need for trouble." "Scan the vessel again," Drav ordered, suddenly cautious. No human would be this calm unless they had some trick. "Check for hidden weapons." "Nothing, Commander," his officer replied. "It's a standard transport with minimal shielding. The only unusual reading is in the cargo hold. Organic materials, preserved specimens." "I'm a botanist," Tom explained, apparently overhearing. "Collecting samples. Nothing dangerous." Drav relaxed. A scientist, not a warrior. The humans occasionally produced these softer specimens. Academics who spent their lives in climate-controlled environments, shielded from the harshness that had forged their species. "Your samples are now property of the Dominion," Drav declared. "Prepare to be boarded." Tom sighed, removing his glasses and rubbing his eyes. The gesture struck Drav as strangely ominous. "Last chance to reconsider," Tom said quietly. Drav gave the order. 3 boarding shuttles launched toward the human vessel. The first shuttle reported successful docking. 12 elite Vendari warriors, each standing over 8 feet tall with exoskeletons capable of withstanding plasma fire, entered the human ship. "We have breached the airlock," the squad leader reported. "Proceeding to—" The transmission cut off abruptly. "Squad 1, report," Drav demanded. Silence. The second and third shuttles reported similar results. Contact established, then nothing. "What is happening?" Drav hissed. The answer came moments later when the human vessel hailed them again. Tom's face appeared, expression unchanged. "I did warn you," he said simply. "I don't like violence, which is why I left Earth. Too competitive there, even for someone like me." Behind him, Drav could see the bodies of his warriors. Not a shot fired, no signs of explosion or decompression. They simply lay there, exoskeletons intact, but the beings inside apparently dead. "What did you do?" Drav demanded, mandibles clicking in agitation. "Nothing much," Tom replied with a shrug. "Just touch them." A chill ran through Drav's spine. The briefing files on humans mentioned this. Their bizarre biochemistry, evolved on a world of constant biological warfare. Human skin crawled with microorganisms, their breath carried pathogens, their very sweat contained chemicals toxic to most galactic species. "You're a biological weapon," Drav realized. Tom shook his head. "No, I'm a botanist, like I said, but I'm still human. Our immune systems have evolved to handle threats you can't imagine. What lives harmlessly on our skin can devastate your entire species. I've spent 80 years studying plants, not fighting. I was rejected from military service as too weak, too old, too gentle for combat roles." The implication struck Drav like a physical blow. This human, This old small human whom even his own militaristic species had deemed unfit for combat had effortlessly killed 36 elite Vendari warriors without weapons. What Earth rejects as too gentle, Tom continued, the galaxy still finds too lethal. I just wanted to study plants in peace. Throughout the command bridge, warriors were backing away from the view screen as if the human's image itself might infect them. Now, Tom said, I'm going to detach your shuttles, and you're going to leave. Then we'll both forget this happened. Drav found himself nodding in agreement. As the human vessel disappeared into hyperspace, leaving behind 3 empty shuttles, Drav composed his report. How could he explain that his elite warriors had been decimated not by weapons or technology, but by the mere touch of an elderly human pacifist? A botanist whom Earth, that nightmare world, had rejected as too frail for combat? The truth was clear. In their arrogance, the Vendari had forgotten that humans weren't just technically advanced animals from a death world. They were death world products themselves, forged in evolutionary fires that made them fundamentally different. What the humans discarded as too gentle for their harsh world, the galaxy had reason to fear. The Vendari fleet retreated from the sector, spreading the word, leave the humans alone. All of them. Even, especially, the peaceful ones. Tom, meanwhile, continued his journey to Arcturus, hoping to find some interesting fern specimens, blissfully unaware that tales of the botanical destroyer were already spreading through the galaxy's most fearsome warrior cultures.